a son, especially that first son.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you,
the glass is full.
Denzel Washington has long been one of Hollywood's most respected and admired figures, not only for his exceptional acting skills, but also for his wisdom, integrity, and the way he carries himself both on and off the screen. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Washington has established himself as a formidable actor and a role model for many. However, in recent years, his stance against the prevailing woke culture in Hollywood has made headlines and sparked intense debate. In an industry increasingly dominated by political correctness and ideological conformity, Denzel Washington's voice stands out as a beacon of independent thought, refusing to bow to the pressures of a culture that demands uniformity in thought and action. Before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. The term woke has evolved over the years, initially emerging as a call to be aware of social injustices, particularly those related to race and inequality. However, as with many movements, the concept of being woke has been co-opted and some argue distorted to the point where it now often signifies a rigid adherence to a particular set of beliefs. In Hollywood, this has translated into a culture where actors, directors, and producers are expected to align with specific political ideologies, often at the cost of creative freedom and individual expression. For many, this environment has become stifling, and Denzel Washington's recent comments and actions have highlighted the tension between artistic integrity and the pressures of conforming to the dominant cultural narrative. Washington's critique of woke culture is not an attack on the original principles of awareness and social justice. Instead, it is a thoughtful and measured response to what he sees as the dangers of extremism and the suppression of dissenting voices. He has consistently emphasized the importance of personal responsibility, discipline, and self-determination, values that he believes are being undermined by a culture that prioritizes victimhood and grievance. In interviews and public appearances, Washington has spoken candidly about his concerns regarding the direction in which society, and particularly Hollywood, is headed. His words resonate with those who feel that the entertainment industry has lost its way, prioritizing ideology over art and profit over principles. One of the most striking aspects of Washington's stance is his emphasis on the importance of faith, family, and traditional values. In an industry that often celebrates the breaking of taboos and the rejection of conventional norms, Washington's unwavering commitment to these principles sets him apart. He has frequently spoken about the role of his Christian faith in guiding his life and career, and he has not shied away from discussing the challenges of maintaining these values in an environment that often seems hostile to them. For Washington, success is not measured solely by fame or fortune, but by the impact one has on the lives of others and the legacy one leaves behind. Washington's criticism of Hollywood's woke culture is also rooted in his belief in the power of storytelling. As an actor and director, he understands the importance of telling stories that resonate with people on a deep emotional level. However, he fears that the current climate in Hollywood is stifling creativity and leading to the production of content that is more concerned with virtue signaling than with engaging audiences. Washington has warned that when art becomes subservient to ideology, it loses its ability to inspire and transform. He argues that the true purpose of art is to challenge, to provoke thought, and to explore the complexities of the human experience, not to serve as a mouthpiece for political agendas. This perspective is not new for Washington, who has always approached his work with a sense of purpose and a desire to explore the deeper truths of the human condition. His performances have often been characterized by their depth and authenticity, whether he is portraying a flawed hero, a villain, or an ordinary person facing extraordinary circumstances. Washington's ability to inhabit his characters fully and bring them to life on screen has earned him critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. But beyond his technical skill as an actor, it is his commitment to truth and authenticity that truly sets him apart. In a world where image often trumps substance, Washington remains steadfast in his belief that the role of the artist is to reflect reality, not to distort it to fit a particular narrative. The actor's views on woke culture also reflect his broader concerns about the state of society. Washington has often spoken about the dangers of groupthink and the importance of independent thought. He has expressed concern that the pressure to conform to certain ideas and beliefs is eroding the foundations of free speech and open debate. For Washington, the right to express one's views, even those that are unpopular or controversial, is a fundamental principle of a free society. He fears that the increasing intolerance for dissenting opinions is leading to a culture of censorship and self-censorship, where individuals are afraid to speak their minds for fear of backlash or reprisal. This concern is particularly relevant in the context of Hollywood, where the pressure to conform is often intense. Actors and filmmakers who deviate from the accepted norms can find themselves marginalized or even blacklisted. Washington has seen this firsthand, and he has been outspoken in his defense of those who have been targeted for their beliefs. He has argued that true diversity in Hollywood should include a diversity of thought, and that the industry should be a place where different perspectives can be expressed and explored. This is not to say that Washington is opposed to social progress or the pursuit of justice. On the contrary, he has been a vocal advocate for racial equality and has used his platform to support causes he believes in. However, he believes that these goals should be pursued in a way that respects individual freedoms and encourages open dialogue rather than suppressing it. Denzel Washington's stance against woke culture is also informed by his own experiences as a black man in America. He has spoken candidly about the challenges he has faced in his career and the obstacles he has had to overcome. However, he has also been clear that he does not see himself as a victim. Instead, Washington has emphasized the importance of personal responsibility and the need to work hard and persevere in the face of adversity. This perspective has often put him at odds with the dominant narrative in Hollywood, which tends to focus on systemic racism and the idea that individuals are powerless in the face of larger social forces. Washington's refusal to see himself as a victim is a powerful statement in itself, and it has resonated with many who are tired of the victimhood mentality that has become prevalent in some circles. Moreover, Washington's views on race and identity are more nuanced than those of many of his contemporaries. While he acknowledges the reality of racism and the need to address it, he also believes that there is a danger in reducing people to their race or ethnicity. He has argued that focusing too much on identity can be divisive, and that it is important to recognize the common humanity that unites us all. This perspective is reflected in Washington's choice of roles, which have often transcended racial boundaries and explored universal themes. Whether playing a civil rights leader, a corrupt cop, or a Shakespearean character, Washington has always sought to bring depth and complexity to his performances, refusing to be pigeonholed or typecast. Washington's critique of woke culture is also tied to his broader views on the role of the media and the entertainment industry in shaping public opinion. He has been critical of what he sees as the media's tendency to sensationalize and distort issues for the sake of ratings and clicks. Washington has warned that the media's focus on controversy and conflict is contributing to a climate of fear and division, making it difficult for people to engage in meaningful dialogue or find common ground. He has called for a more responsible and balanced approach to reporting, one that prioritizes facts and truth over sensationalism and bias. In Hollywood, Washington's stance has made him a controversial figure, but it has also earned him respect from those who value his integrity and courage. In an industry where many are quick to jump on the bandwagon of the latest trend or ideology, Washington's refusal to be swayed by the winds of popular opinion is refreshing. He has demonstrated that it is possible to be successful in Hollywood without compromising one's principles or sacrificing one's individuality. For Washington, true success is not measured by awards or box office numbers, but by the impact one has on the world and the example one sets for others. Washington's impact on Hollywood extends beyond his acting career. As a director and producer, he has also sought to tell stories that challenge the status quo and offer alternative perspectives. His work behind the camera reflects his belief in the power of storytelling to inspire change and bring people together. Whether through his adaptations of classic plays or his explorations of contemporary social issues, Washington has consistently sought to create work that is thought-provoking and meaningful. His films often tackle difficult subjects and ask tough questions, forcing audiences to confront uncomfortable truths and consider new perspectives. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, Do you agree with Denzel's stance on woke culture? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.